You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about this now push, no pun intended, for the Eagles to end up with the tush push, the brotherly shove, to be abolished or banned in the National Football League. Now, I made that video yesterday or day before yesterday, and I told you guys then, look, I do actually believe eventually this play is going to get banned. Do I think it should? No. I think defensive coordinators should get in a lab, and they make all this money, figure out how to stop this son of a bitch. All right? But I said, I believe the avenue that will end up getting played is going to be an injury avenue, okay? Somebody's going to come out, somebody's going to say, and I said this in the video, somebody's going to come out and say, if we can make this into a potential injury kind of play or situation, it will get banned. All right? Now, before we jump straight into the Buffalo Bills coach, I mean, really, should have hired Belichick this offseason. I'm just saying, is Josh Allen ever going to win a Super Bowl at this point? I mean, I'm starting to think he may be this generation's Marino, really. Before we jump into that, and this is just a side note, it looks like the GOAT may be coming back. That's right. I'm talking about the GOAT of tight ends, Rob Gronkowski. Now, whether or not this is an effort to get Fox to pony up more money, I don't know. Or, like Savage Sports says, okay, Patriots, triple question marks. Could it be that Rob Gronkowski has already gotten a call from Vrabel and, most importantly, his old offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels? Because it wouldn't shock me. Hey, come on, Gronk. We'll play you in goal line situations, run to the end zone, turn around, catch touchdown. Oh, Gronk loves touchdown. Well, okay, that's what you can do. All right, and all these guys are friends. All these guys know each other. I did laugh and say, has anybody checked on Brady's playing status? But we know the ownership put a block on that shit, right? Where he can't come back and play. But I was like, shit, the only time Gronk comes back is when Brady comes back. What's happening? So, here we go. Sean McDermott. That's right, the Buffalo Bills coach that cannot seem to make a Super Bowl to save his life. Somehow continues to keep a job. And look, I know comparably speaking to the Buffalo Bills of the past, this has been what looks like a pretty successful run. I get that. But they got an all-world talent at QB. It's starting to feel like he's being wasted. It is. Which makes me wonder, how much longer can this fruitcake survive? Seriously. But here you go. We know that we found out yesterday, as soon as I dropped the video, we found out the Packers were the ones that was pushing to ban the tush push. Well, now, and this is what's going to add validity to what Sean McDermott's saying. I almost said Sean Payton. No, he's a much better coach. I mean, if he had Josh Allen, holy shit. Sean McDermott is the fact that the league's going to be like, what? Well, they used the tush push, and they did. They ran it all the time. So you're going to have people in the league that are going to go, well, Sean McDermott put this before their own best interest. Now, as you can imagine, Sean McDermott is getting shredded right now for that very thing. Well, look, bitches, y'all use this. What are we talking about here? Well, that can go both ways. You're right. They did use it. What are you doing? They did use it. Hypocrite much? They did use it. Were you trying to get your own players killed? You did use it. But it also, in the eyes of the league, could make him look, I guess, a little more valid. Oh, well, they're going to lose a play, a beneficial play to them, but he doesn't. And this is a defensive coach. That's the other thing. All right, you got a defensive coach that's saying, Somebody's going to get hurt. And, we know right now they can't stop it.
You've had a lot of success with the tush push quarterback sneak. Is it a fair play? Is there an injury risk that is concerning?
To me, there's always been an injury risk with that play, and I've expressed that opinion for the last couple of years or so when it really started to come into play. The way it's being used, especially a year ago. So I just feel like players' safety and the health and safety of our players has to be at the top of our game, which it is. It's just that play to me has always been the way that the techniques that are used with that play to me have been potentially contrary to the health and safety of the players, and so again, you have to go back though in fairness to the injury data on the play, but I just think the optics of it I'm not in love with.
Okay. So if the league determines they can't safely stop the play, all right, or the people running it could potentially get injured, but there's a lot of data with that. But on the defensive side, maybe they could find some. I don't know. But as you can imagine, he got crushed. The guy who ran it 7 times in the most important game of the season had no counterplay off of it, thinks it's bad. This guy blows like a wind. Sean McDermott, could you tell me how you feel about 9/11? Oh, no comment? Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. This guy, who's a Bills fan, said another reason why McDermott is great. Okay. Puts the integrity of the league over his own self-interest. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I think the league could believe that crap, actually. Yeah, it's a quarterback sneak, though. It is and it isn't, but, still, can we stop the damn thing? Yeah, just figure out how to stop it. He's certainly a fan of choking, though, yeah. As an Eagles fan, I think I've seen someone get hurt once, and it was Chris Jones in the Super Bowl when he tried to line up sideways to stop it. Oh, shit. If a Chief got injured, this thing's getting banned. They're going to ban the shit out of that sumbitch. They may ban it twice, just to be sure. Yeah. Y'all ran the same play against KC several times, though. Exactly. Bills are complaining now, rule change incoming. I got to tell you, yeah, you see that right there. Does this mean the tush push is what? Harem? What? I don't know what that means. Show me the logged injuries as a direct result versus all the risk. I agree. Yeah, you that's full side eye right there. That is full side eye. So why did you run it 5 effing times in the AFC Championship? Laughing my ass off. What the F? Yeah. Again, somehow I almost think the league will look at that and be like, just like that guy said, oh, he put it above the best interest of his team. This must be a real thing. Oh, shit. Okay. If you believe that. So you set up Josh Allen and company to get hurt. Yes, one could say that, right? There's injury risk with every play in football. Honestly. Yep. Don't like to play, but he spams it with Josh Allen. What a loser. He had to know he was getting dragged, right? He was going to get killed with this. When they say we can't stop it without saying it, yeah. Again, he's a defensive coach. Think about that. It smells like bitch in here. Damn. I respect no one who talks about the injury risk of the tush push when talking football. No man would say that. And that's my boy, CDS Sports Podcast right there. No, I think I don't know that it's a valid argument, but the moment that they start talking injury risk, like they now have, you've got an NFL coach that's a defensive coordinator has now brought up an injury risk. I said I thought it would get banned eventually. I didn't think it'd be next year or the year after. But I said once somebody makes the injury argument, they're really going to start looking at it. How much are we paying some of these defense? How much is Spagnuolo making these days? Question mark. I'd love to know. Inquiring minds want to know. These DCs really can't figure out how to do this? I mean, I don't know if this was set off behind the scenes by Dan Quinn and the Commanders and that whole fiasco. I don't know if the league didn't like the optics of how that looked and having to say, look, we're going to award a touchdown here. I don't know if Roger Goodell's lurking in the background on this. Could Roger Goodell be that pissed about the Chiefs not winning? Damn. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.